Right, well, yeah. Thanks for watching the repeat of this because obviously you're not seeing this live. I don't normally do live videos. I will admit to the fact I have had a few inebriating drinks this evening, and so therefore you might say I am drunk. I'm not going to deny that, and I'm not going to admit to that. I'm just going to say that there's a chance that I've had a few inebriating drinks throughout the period of the day today where I may or may not be slightly inebriated. What I would like to do is actually take a live recording. So today is 9:13 according to this calendar thing I can see up here. Now the calendar thing up there is not exactly 100% correct. This one down here will be, see, the trouble is when I'm using this selfie image, I can't exactly see what you're seeing, but let's have a look anyway. We can assume it is 7:04 p.m. on the 13th day of the 9th month in the year 2018. The one I have up on the wall is a little bit incorrect because it will say 7:13 and it will say 9:13, whereas 13:9 is 23.3 degrees centigrade. Now I know some of you might actually think Celsius. Oh, geez, I've just got a g'day, mate. Oh, far out. I've got two people looking. Show messages. Oh. Look, honestly, on this phone, I think I saw something about mushrooms. I do not believe anybody should take mushrooms. Just eat them. Fuck, I wish I could see the messages. What? Wobbly Boost and Tinfoil Hatter. Awesome. G'day, guys. You're awesome and brave to trip like that with a worldwide audience. That's frickin' fearlessness. Hey, come back. Quite an admirable quality, and you can sing and play that instrument. Ah, cheers, Tinfoil Hatter. Awesome, man. Only eat mushrooms, never take them. Yeah. Anyway, my point is, I'm doing this because there is a ball earther who has put out a challenge for a $200,000 reward. And as much as I know I can smash the I needed that. I hate when cockroaches crawl into it. As much as I know that I can smash this out, what I want to do in particular is to make an effort of recording him, in particular, making a legal declaration that he will pay the sum of $200,000 to somebody who actually meets his requirements. And so my feeling is I can meet his requirements. Cool, I can see some the messages go really fast and go. What I want to do is document the fact that he has made a legal declaration of saying he will pay $200,000 to somebody who can prove the earth is flat. And it's a pretty big word, the word proof, no doubt. But let's have a look at what he says. So I'm just going to turn the camera. I won't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but let's have a quick look. I'm going to hit play. Turn up the temperature.
G'day Flatties. Critical thing from down under. Yep, this video is just for you. So you think you got this game sewn up with the 10 grand challenge? Yeah? Chump change. Big sunburned country like this, not worth a cracker, mate. How about we get a little bit more serious, you know? We'll put, about 200 grand up for grabs.
Okay.
If you can prove all the flatness you can get.
All right.
Yep. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Flatties.
Okay.
Hello, my beloved Flattie friends.
Official declaration.
Today, I would like to formally issue
Formally.
my $200,000 Flattie challenge. After months of watching many YouTube videos and desperately trying to have
13/9/2018.
an intelligent conversation with a flat earther, I, despite all of my hard work and efforts, was unable to find a single shred of factual and irrefutable evidence to support the existence of the flat earth in our reality. Thus, I am officially calling on all flatties, flat earth believers,
Yep.
from all walks of life.
Yeah. Come on, get on with it, mate.
Status or position you hold in this world, without exception.
Without exception.
Absolutely everyone is welcome, including and especially high school dropouts, painters, dockers, yoga teachers,
What about cleaners of pubs?
hairdressers, lawyers, religious fanatics, YouTubers, New Age gurus.
There you go. I'm a YouTuber.
Ex-military, flat earth pilots, flat earth engineers, people who want to appear very smart by putting doctor before their name, and everyone in between. If you, or anyone you know, believe that you have what it takes to prove the flat earth mythos to be an incontestable fact of our reality, please... What? You expect me to sit there like a drongo and read it to you?
Yeah.
Go and read it yourself, you lazy buggers.
Ted Bullpit.
I suppose you're also expecting me to take a swipe at some of your big-name flatties. Nah, not even worth the time of day. Yeah. Carry on.
There you have it. You've seen. Hang on. Let me. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not real good with the
Everything from Superman to the Transformers.
Bloody hell.
But literally nothing that covers the moon's surface.
Back. Critical thing. Pause because it's fucking annoying. Critical thing. Published September 10, 2018. Update. Total now 400,000, including 100,000 from the Flatulator and 100,000 from Kevin Cass. In response to, you can see that website if you want to click on it. Hello, my beloved Flattie friends. Today I'd like to formally issue my $200,000 Flattie challenge. So I think we've discerned the time and the date. That's all I really care about, because the time and the date and his honest, upright challenge. He's said a man's word is his. I don't know, I just need a fucking beer. A man's word is his. Good as a signed contract. That's all I fucking care about. He has said it, he's put it out there, and hang on, let me read through some of these challenges now. Very small world. I met Ross about 20 years ago. Wobbly boost? Did you really? Cool. 7-9. Shit. Turn your phone on its side so the view goes full screen. Ah. Now I lost all the fucking comments. I should drink at the pub he performs in. A man's word is his weight. Yes, my name was Trevor. I lived in Brunswick. Trevor? Wobbly boost? Trevor? Anyway. That's awesome, man. That's cool, Trev. Where you living now? I don't really remember a bloke. Oh, Wobbly. I'm confusing you with somebody else. Sorry, Trev. Confusing with another bloke that's called Warbles on a lot. My bad. As I said, I may or may not be slightly inebriated. And I'm tending towards the side of pissed. So, yeah. Trevor from Brunswick. That's awesome. Wobbly boost. I know we've chatted before on the comment section, but my point is here, the whole purpose of me making this was to capture the fact that this bloke, I think he lives in Queensland somewhere, he goes by the name of Critical Think. And Critical Think obviously lives somewhere up near Brisbane, and he thinks he can make videos that prove we live on a curvy type of ball, some sort of surface where, because what he sees is the surface of water rising up. I'll try it on this flat way. I don't know if it'll work. Like totally. Nah. This particular phone only works this way. He thinks we live on a particular ball where the water rises up to eye level until it reaches this point where suddenly it curves downhill again afterwards. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, mate. You've got to be fucking kidding me. That you're trying to tell us we all live on a golf ball. And we all live at the bottom of the dimple on a golf ball. So everywhere we look, all around us, 360 degrees, it's just rising up to golf ball dimple level. And then at that point, all of a sudden it starts curving away and down from us. But the higher you get, looking out at your golf ball world, the dimple keeps rising up with it. We obviously do not live on a golf ball. Curvature does not exist. And if you're looking out at any level place of water, it is not rising up to eye level because it's rising up to eye level. It's rising up to eye level because of fucking perspective. I constantly have to use the word perspective to try and explain why this happens. And hence why I've got a dickhead here called Critical Think. I actually denigrated him slightly, calling him Critical Stink, because he really is. He's the Ted Bullpit of the globe world. He's like, you can't take the fucking Commodore, I've just shampooed the dipstick. This is honestly what he's really like. That is his genuine persona. So, Critical Stink, he's actually updated it now to 400,000, including 100,000 from the flatulator and 100,000. So, I am taking this as a genuine, bona fide, legal promise that they have said contractually, handshake agreement, they will pay us this money. And look, if anybody wants to come and help me do it, that's fine, cool. I was going to say, well, you can take 100,000, I'll take 100,000. We've now increased it to 200,000, so there's 200,000 each. It's a $400,000 prize. And let's have a look at what it says. $20,000 cash will be awarded to anyone who can provide one piece of factual and irrefutable evidence to support two things. The entire Earth is flat. The Earth is not rotating. A bonus 10,000 will be awarded for each additional item below that is successfully proven by providing one piece of factual and irrefutable evidence in line with the rules, terms and conditions below. 1. The equinox sun can rise in the east and set in the west. Hang on, what the fuck are you trying to say here? I really don't understand what you're even trying to say. You're not actually even putting up a challenge. We know the equinox sun can rise in the east and set in the west on every location, but okay. The equinox. People believe that the Earth that we're spinning on somehow, magically, for 2 days of the year, I'm just going to hide these messages for a minute because nothing new is coming up. They believe that the equinox happens 2 days of the year because the Earth spinning on its tilted tilt. We all know 66.6 degrees or 23.4 degrees spinning around the sun. That for 2 days of the year it just stops tilting. It's straight up. And everywhere has the sun shining a straight shadow because it's 93 million miles away. every fucking thing makes a straight shadow? Come on. Come on. Like, I have looked into this, I've explored it, and just today, fuck, thank goodness for that. Ah, there my bird would be. Where were we again? Oh yeah, equinoxes. The tilt suddenly stops. So the sun, I really need to find a spinning ball to do this. I might even walk outside and find one. You know, you'll have to bear with me for this because this is going to be tricky. I'll take my nice white bowling socks off. I went and played bowls today in Mullumbimby after winning a game of bowls in Bangalore yesterday. I know I've left. Hello, Koopy. Alrighty. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. All my life. I don't have to turn the oven off because I am going to be cooking dinner and I'll never get back in time to eat it. Alright. No string. No balls attached. Oh, hang on. No balls. Let's get the no ball prize for this. So this is how most people see the Earth spinning on its axis. But this is going to be fun. It's tilted. See that tilt? So this tilt, as it goes around the sun, is constantly tilted. I don't care how much you run it around this bloody empty, dirty plate I left here from last night. It's going to be tilted. It's going to be tilted 23.4 degrees or 66.6 degrees. It's going to be tilted constantly as it travels around the sun. Now the problem with that is it never stops tilting. Never. Not for one moment does it stop tilting as it goes around and around and around the fucking sun. Yet. That's made me dizzy. Yet. How can it make a constant shadow on the Earth? I mean, this is what we think's the Earth. We think the Earth looks like this. We think it's got an equator. Very dirty on one side. Oh, hang on. Scan that into your phone. That could be Australia. We think it's always tilted 66.6 degrees. Okay, so we say twice a year it's pointing directly at the sun in the center. So, does it stop tilting? Does it do this? No. It's always doing this or this 365.25 days per year. It never stops tilting. So the equinox cannot ever happen. So this bloke, whoever it might have been, was telling me, and you can see it for yourself. There's another Wolfie video. Wolfie keeps putting out his equinox challenges, and he says, well, if you stick a stick through a piece of foam or a paintbrush, it's just going to show the shadow going hang on, let me try and align this right. The shadow is always going to go left to right and always be completely upright. And so this other bloke says to me today, can't remember who it was now, I said, that's only going to work twice per year if you're on the Tropic of Capricorn or the Tropic of Cancer and you align your paintbrush sticks exactly towards it. If you stuck a whole bunch of different sticks all around this frickin' bowl to represent the earth and tried to tell me that on one day of the year the sun 93 million miles away is going to make every single one of these sticks pointing perpendicular to the center of the earth is all going to move in a straight shadow, then you are a fucking deluded lunatic. You've got no idea of how shadows work in reality. And therefore to try and convince the world, the entire populace, that this is what shadows of sticks do on a spinning ball, I'm sorry, yeah, you're a fucking lunatic. And it is my duty to call you out as a fucking lunatic because you really believe all these different sticks pointing out from the center of the ball that you believe are on are all going to create the same shadow on the same day for some particular reason. The only ones that will actually do that are the ones specifically on what do we call it? The Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. And everything else from any distance away from them is obviously not going to cast the same shadow. Holy fucking shit. The fuck was that? So anyway, genuinely, I am just here to upload the fact that Mr. Guy, he doesn't even use his real name, obviously, Critical Think, he's made a genuine challenge and offered now $400,000. And if you'd like to take half the prize money with me, that will make it a bit easier, but otherwise I'll just do it by myself because I can go to any place around here and I can show where there's Julian rocks sitting on the water level, on the sea level, on the horizon, at sea level. You can go and take pictures, you can zoom in on it as much as you like. It is sitting on the sea level. Pardon me. I've even uploaded the video. I've called it Julian Perspective. Hang on, I call it Julian Spective. I abbreviated it. you can see sitting on the place where they claim curvature begins. And then all you have to do is go up to the easternmost point of Cape Byron. Starting to get the hiccups. See it for yourself. You can clearly see that there is no curvature. The water stays flat and level for miles and miles and miles. Now, if that little bit of curvature, which you believed you could see, existed, then therefore it must continue to exist and keep going down. I've debunked you, Mr. Critical Think. I would like my $400,000, and I'd like it. You can deposit in my bank account if you like, or in cold hard cash. Your game is done, motherfucker. I'll see you around. Thanks.